You have arrived. There is nothing left to solve today. There are no more distances to cross. The journey is complete, and you have found the place where the world stops. Imagine, for a moment, that the ground beneath you is not part of a city, or a town, or a busy street. Imagine instead a solitary foundation of rock, rising high above a dark, churning sea. And resting upon this rock, anchored deep into the stone, is the library. It is a fortress of silence, a sanctuary built to hold back the storm. Outside, the weather is absolute, heavy, washing gray curtain of rain that has been falling for centuries. It is a rain that knows only gravity. It sweeps across the stone, washing away the dust of the day, washing away the noise, washing away the need to be anywhere else. Listen to the sound of it. It is not a harsh sound. It is muffled. It is distant, separating you from that wet, cold world are walls of stone, 3 feet thick, and windows of glass, thick as ice. The glass is ancient. It is rippled and heavy. You are standing just inside the entrance now, looking at that glass. You can see the water streaming down the other side, blurring the world into soft, gray shapes. The wind pushes against the pane, but it cannot reach you. The storm drums its rhythm against the barrier, a low, thrumming vibration that you can feel more than you can hear. It is a sound of protection. Every drop that hits the glass is a reminder that you are safe inside. You are dry. You are warm. The chaotic energy of the outside world is simply a texture on the other side of the glass. It cannot touch you here. Turn away from the window now. Turn your back on the gray. Let us look into the room. The air here is different. Can you feel it? It is still. So incredibly still. While the air outside is moving and restless, the air inside the rain library is heavy and settled. It holds a warmth that has been stored here for a long time. It is a dry, season warmth. It wraps around you the moment you step away from the door. A gentle embrace that invites your shoulders to drop. The light here is low. There are no harsh beams, no white glares. Everything is bathed in a deep, ember glow. It is the color of honey held up to a candle. It is a light that asks nothing of your eyes. It softens the edges of the furniture, blurs the corners of the room, and turns shadows into comfortable, velvet spaces. Look around you. The room is vast, yet it feels intimate. Rising up on all sides are the shelves, floor to ceiling, ancient wood, dark and polished, holding rows upon rows of books. You do not need to read the titles. You do not need to know what knowledge they hold. Tonight, these books are simply insulation. They are layers of paper and leather that line the walls like a second skin. Thousands of pages, pressed together. Think of the weight of them. Think of the silence held between those covers. They absorb the sound. They deepen the quiet. They are heavy with time, resting on their shelves, sleeping in the shadows. The floor beneath your feet is solid. Wide planks of dark oak, covered here and there by thick, woven rugs. The rugs are deep red and midnight blue, worn soft by years of quiet footsteps. As you walk further into the room, you feel the solidity of the floor. It is anchored. It does not sway. It supports you completely. With every step, you leave the door further behind. With every step, the sound of the rain becomes a little softer, a little deeper, a continuous, lulling hum that wraps around the building like a blanket. You are walking toward the center of the room, toward the source of the warmth. There is a large stone hearth ahead. It is the heart of the library. The stones are rough and gray, massive blocks that have absorbed the heat of 1,000 fires. There is no roaring blaze tonight. There is no crackling energy. There is only a bed of deep, glowing embers. They pulse with a slow, rhythmic light. Dark orange, deep red, fading into ash gray. These dying embers are the most peaceful kind of fire. They have finished their work. They are simply resting, radiating a thick, permeating heat that drifts across the room to meet you. You're here. You are completely alone, in the best possible way. The doors are locked. The curtains are drawn. The storm is outside, and you are inside. You have arrived at the center of the quiet. And now, it is time to rest. It is time to stop moving. It is time to let the library take your weight. In front of the glowing hearth, facing the embers, is a chair. It is a large, wingback chair. It is an ancient piece of furniture, crafted for silence and for sleep. It is upholstered in a deep, crushed velvet fabric. The color is the darkest green, like moss in a deep forest. The velvet is worn in places, smoothed down by decades of resting hands and heavy heads. It looks incredibly soft. It looks inviting. Walk toward it. Move slowly. There is no rush. The time in this room does not move like time outside. Here, time is thick. It moves like honey. Reach out a hand and touch the back of the chair. Feel the texture. The velvet is warm to the touch. It has a dry, soft friction against your fingertips. Feels grounded, solid. Move around to the front. The seat is deep and wide. The cushion is thick. It is waiting for you. Turn and sit. Let your body sink down and down and down. Feel the moment the chair receives you. It is not a stiff seat. It is a cradle. The cushion gives way under your weight, accepting you, molding to the shape of your body. It rises up to meet your hips, your lower back, your thighs. Settle into it. Shift your weight until you find that perfect center of gravity. The wings of the chair rise up on either side of your head, shielding you, blocking out the peripheral vision, narrowing your world to just the warmth of the fire in front of you. Feel the velvet against your hands as you rest your arms on the armrests. The fabric is warm. The friction is soothing. Now, breathe. Take a breath of this ancient air. Can you smell it? It is the scent of stillness. It is a rich, complex aroma that only comes from time. There is the sweet, dry scent of old paper. That vanilla-like note of lignin breaking down over 100 years. It is a comforting, dusty sweetness. Underneath that, the scent of polished mahogany, dark wood and wax. And underneath that, the faint, smoky trace of the embers. It is a heavy scent. It fills your lungs and seems to slow down your heart rate. It is the smell of a place where nothing ever changes. A place where stories are sleeping. As you breathe it in, you feel yourself sinking deeper into the chair. Notice the sensation of your back against the upholstery. The chair is high. It supports your spine all the way up to your neck. It supports your head. Let your head tip back. Just a little. Let the chair hold the weight of your skull. You do not need to hold it up anymore. Your neck muscles can let go. They can soften. Imagine that the velvet of the chair is soaking up the tension from your shoulders, like a sponge absorbing water. The tightness drains out of your muscles and flows into the dark green fabric, disappearing. Your shoulders are dropping. They are falling away from your ears, drifting down. Your arms feel heavy on the armrest, so heavy. It would take so much effort to lift them now, and there is no reason to lift them. They are anchored there. Your hands are open, curved loosely, resting. The warmth from the hearth is reaching you now. It is not a surface heat. It is a radiant heat. It travels through the air in slow waves, passing through your clothes, passing through your skin. It seeks out the center of your bones. Imagine that warmth moving into your shins, your knees, your thighs. Your legs feel heavy, like bags of sand, sinking into the floor, sinking into the cushion. The rain outside taps against the glass. It is the heartbeat of the house. A slow, muffled rhythm that tells you, you are safe, you are safe, you are safe. You are surrounded by thick walls, by thousands of books, by the amber light. The world outside has disappeared. It has melted away into the gray. There is only this room. There is only this chair. There is only the heavy, sweet air. Drifting. You are drifting in the center of the warmth. The light from the embers is low. It flickers gently. It does not demand your attention. It just gives your eyes a place to rest. Watch the dust motes dancing in the amber light. Tiny specks of dust, floating, suspended in the air. They move so slowly, rising on the heat, falling on the cool air, turning, drifting. Your eyes follow one single speck of dust, watching it float. And down, and down. It is mesmerizing. It is tiring. Your eyelids feel thick. They feel heavy, like they are made of the same velvet as the chair. You are settling deeper now. The heavy blanket of the atmosphere is draped over you. Warm, weighted, secure. Every breath you take is slower than the one before. Every breath is deeper. You are breathing in the scent of old paper and peace. You are breathing out the day. Sinking. The chair holds you. The floor holds the chair. The rock holds the floor. You are grounded. You are immovable. You are part of the library now. Just another quiet thing, resting in the shadows. Just another part of the silence. The eyes are too heavy to hold open now. Let them close. Let the eyelids slide shut, shutting out the amber light, shutting out the room, shutting out the world. Now there is only the feeling. There is only the warmth. and the weight. You are listening to the rain, but it is so far away. It is just a hum, a deep, steady vibration. It wraps around the library. It wraps around the walls. It wraps around you. Safe. Warm. Deep. The warmth of the embers is moving through you. It is a heavy heat. It feels like liquid gold, pouring slowly through your veins. Feel it moving into your hands. Your hands are warm. Your hands are heavy. Your hands are sleeping. Feel it moving into your feet. Your feet are warm. Your feet are heavy. Your feet are sleeping. There is nothing to do. There is nowhere to go. You are anchored here, in the ancient chair, in the center of the silence. Every breath takes you down, one step deeper. Down into the velvet, down into the warmth, down into the dark. The library is holding you. The stone is holding you. The earth is holding you. You are so heavy that you could not move if you wanted to, and you do not want to. You only want to drift. Drifting on the sound of the rain. Drifting on the scent of the old paper. Drifting on the warmth. The thoughts in your mind are slowing down. They are becoming like the dust motes, floating, drifting, stopping. Let the thoughts go. Let them float up into the shadows of the ceiling, away from you. You do not need them now. You only need the quiet. Quiet. So heavy. Immersive. Imagine the embers in the fireplace. They are glowing a deep, dark red. Breathing in, the embers glow brighter. Breathing out, the embers dim. And out, glowing and dimming. Your breath is the tide. Your breath is the anchor. Sinking deeper into the cushion. Sinking deeper into the sleep. The world has faded away into a soft and comfortable gray. There are no more walls to see. There is only the feeling of being held. The sound of the rain is the only thing left in the darkness. It is a steady and ancient rhythm, washing over the roof of the library, washing over the stone, washing over you. You are drifting further and further away from the surface. The body is completely asleep now, resting deep in the velvet, heavy and warm and still. Your mind is free to float on the sound of the water. There is no difference between the sound of the rain and the sound of your own breathing. Everything is moving in a slow circle, rising and falling, drifting and settling. The warmth of the hearth is still with you, even in the dark. It is a gentle heat that wraps around you like a heavy blanket, keeping you safe while you travel into sleep. You are safe here, in this fortress of silence. You are safe here, anchored to the rock. Nothing can disturb you. Nothing can reach you. The night is long, and it belongs entirely to you. You can feel the heaviness in your limbs increasing, pulling you down deeper into the mattress of the chair. It is a pleasant weight, a weight that tells you to let go completely. You do not need to hold on to any thoughts. Let the thoughts dissolve into the rain. Let them be washed away down the glass. There is only the peace of the present moment. There is only the comfort of the deep, dark, quiet. You are sinking down into the deepest part of the night. Sinking down where the air is still and the silence is absolute. The scent of the old paper and the wood surrounds you. A reminder that time has stopped. Time is not moving forward anymore. It is just resting here with you. You are floating on a calm and silver ocean, drifting without a destination. You can simply let go and float. Let go of the day. Let go of the waking world. The darkness is soft and welcoming. It settles over you like the closing of a heavy book. You are drifting into the space between the stars. Everything is slow. Everything is distant. You are fully protected and fully at rest. Drifting deeper and deeper into the beautiful dark. The rain continues to fall, guarding your sleep. You are gone now. You have drifted away. Resting in the deep. Resting in the quiet. Safe and warm and asleep. Drifting on the rain. And resting in the peace